Hello, my name is Zoe Crowther and I'm a freelance journalist for PoliticsHome, a UK-based news website covering political news from Westminster. So the question of why the British government is so volatile today really is so complicated to answer, but I do think that it tracks back through a fair few years, probably starting with the Brexit referendum. That was a highly divisive referendum at the time. And after the Leave campaign won, there was then years of negotiations back and forth. And it really just kind of drew a rift between two sides of the Conservative Party. And I think following that, once Boris Johnson, Prime Minister at the time, was able to secure a Brexit deal. After that, with the COVID-19 pandemic, we had Partygate, where senior politicians, including the Prime Minister, were found to be breaking lockdown rules. That really, again, just introduced a rift into the party and in government, and really kind of brought into question the public's perception of how well the government was handling the pandemic and their period in power. And going into this year, we have basically seen scandal after scandal, crisis after crisis, all culminating in the summer in Boris Johnson's resignation. And since then, with the premiership of Liz Truss, and especially introducing the controversial mini budget that we saw a few weeks ago, there really has been an even further divide between the right wing of the party and the more kind of moderate One Nation Conservative group within the Conservatives. And all of that division has led to there being U-turns, at the party conferences just a few weeks ago, even though it feels like years. Many politicians were kind of off record, behind closed doors, talking about how they really did not see Liz Truss's government lasting much longer. And yesterday they were proved correct. So the cost of living crisis really is at the forefront of the current political turbulence in the UK. Due to the pandemic and the ongoing costs from that, and also the war in Ukraine, gas prices have been pushed up, oil prices have been pushed up, leading to cost of living crises, not just in the UK, but across the world. However, it is the UK government's response to that has really introduced a lot of turbulence into the markets. We've seen a devaluation of the pound, and essentially the political crises and the economic crises come hand in hand. Every time there are movements in the markets, it really reflects on the performance of the government of the day. Following Liz Truss's resignation yesterday, the market stabilised slightly, but going into the next few months, there really will be a lot of questions in terms of what changes the government makes to taxation. With the mini budget that they announced a few weeks ago, many economists interpreted that as essentially going ahead with a lot of unfunded tax cuts. And with public services in the UK already at breaking point, many people are worried about the effect of that on the NHS, on education, and on many aspects of people's lives. And I think it really brings politics to the forefront when people are very, very worried about the real impact on how they will be able to heat their homes, how they will be able to afford food, afford their mortgage, afford their rent. So really it is a time of worry and concern among the public, and they will be looking at the government to make real changes in the months ahead. And whichever candidate takes over as Prime Minister in the coming days and weeks, there will be a lot of questions for them to answer going forward.